Well, we'll continue with the sports theme, and extreme sport this time, off-road biking.
That is what it's all about. Phil, don't know if you fancy yourself on this one. They're made for rough terrain, but powerful enough to go uphill and clear whatever's in their way. The sport Extreme Enduro is one of the toughest things you can do on two wheels. We're not insured, Phil. Don't touch it.
No, but it's all about timing, Lottie. The fastest competitor around the course wins, but it's carried out on different types of surfaces with gruelling courses, which in some cases can take days to complete.
Or months in our case.
Yeah, in our case, yeah, with a range of natural or man-made obstacles en route.
It's still quite a young sport, and the best in the world is Graham Jarvis from Ripon. We borrowed his bike to get a closer look, but over the holidays, Nick Gemzo went to see him in action.
People have raced motorcycles off-road for over 100 years. But over the last few years, organisers have been creating events so tough that only a handful can finish them.
You get pro riders riding against amateur riders, so they can ride against the heroes as well. So it's taken me to new places as well, like Australia and South Africa. Every event's different as well. Every year they make a new course, and so you just don't know what's ahead either.
Graham Jarvis keeps winning extreme enduros. Events like the Red Bull Romaniacs, the Sea to Sky and the Erzberg Rodeo, to name but a few. But as new races are created and the going gets tougher, he's more determined than ever to keep winning.
It's been really good for me. I sort of more or less won every event at least once, so need new motivation, and I think that comes from new riders coming in and new competition and new events as well. So a lot to look forward to, and just I've got to keep working hard, maybe harder than I ever have done, to keep up with the youngsters.
When the careers advisor at school asked Graham what he wanted to be when he grew up, he said, "I'm going to be a professional motorcycle rider."
That's got a problem for the seniors on the way back. I'll explain it when they get there. Now the second seesaw, just to prove that the first wasn't a fluke, and he managed them both very well.
By the age of 16, Graham had already been semi-professional for 5 years. By 1993, he had reached 4th in the World Trials rankings. 10 years later, he'd won 9 Scots Trials and 4 British Championships. And at the age of 32, he'd considered calling it a day. Then, just for fun, he had a go at a new type of riding: extreme enduro. But success comes at a cost.
Yeah, it's hard being away from your family and away from home for long periods, but you know, at the end of the day it's a job as well, so I'm out there to win.
Graham is moving to a new sponsor for 2014, and he's ready to take on the challenge of winning anything that Extreme Enduro can throw at him. Nick Gemzo, BBC Look North.
It's where those dreams come true, I'm told.
Could you imagine yourself on two wheels like that?
Not like that.
No,
Two
I'm not
wheels
sure I
going
could.
very slowly. And a slow road. We said we'd go out with him next time, didn't we?
I think we should. That would be quite
didn't
good,
look very
wouldn't it?
impressed.
Yeah, we could go two of us on one bike. Who's going on the back?
Carry on.
Now, I don't know what presents you received this Christmas, Lottie.